Welcome back. Welcome back. Once again, this is Tony Cusick, live and direct, man. Coming back for y'all with another one. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. This is my everyday live, man. I'm going on live on topics that need to be focused on, man, because this is getting a little out of hand at this point, man. We got Chud the Builder. We have Chud the Builder. For those of you who don't know who Chud the Builder is, he is a radical racist who goes live streaming, basically antagonizing the African American race, walking up, calling them the N words, chimps, anything under the sun. If you heard a racial slur towards black people before, Chud has used it. He recently basically got pumped, made felt small by a group of black people at a gas station one day. So he even went to the tweets, to Twitter, Instagram, all the above, and basically said he's basically going to leave somebody's brains on the cement, brains on the concrete, and we're going to have a radical march about it, and watch him get away with it. The crazy thing about what you say and put out into this world is that it might actually come true. And the thing that Chud was not betting on is that tweet might come back to haunt you if you were serious about the things that you were saying, my guy. And clearly, he was serious. Yesterday or the day before, he was outside of a courthouse in Nashville, Tennessee, where he approached a man, a former Marine or soldier. Don't misquote me on that, but he was something under those bylaws, and he suffers from PSD. So he attempts to antagonize this man, goes up to this man, starts calling him abnormal names, which is normal to the racial people, but basically he's antagonizing this man, and the man is telling him, please stop talking to me with that type of condescending language because I suffer from PSD and I will put my hands on you. So he continues to do it. He does not respect the man wishes. He kept being Chud the Builder. That is a crazy name, by the way. Chud. 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 Good Chud. So Chud, just in case y'all don't know who I'm talking about, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. It's not a funny matter, but it is how it ends up. Let me loop this around and bring this home for you guys. So he ends up antagonizing the dude. The dude does exactly what he said he would do to Chud, right? He assaults Chud. Chud ends up pulling his firearm out and shooting the man in the stomach. I don't know how this happened, but his gunshot wound to the guy actually ended up going through the guy and through Chud's shoulder. So it was definitely a tussle to be at that angle, which is still something I need to hear this in court. Like, how did this even happen? That you're so stupid that you shot him, you baited him to shoot him, and you shot yourself. Chud is a clever guy, don't you think? So long story short, the police come, rush the dude off to the hospital. They're talking to Chud. He's sitting there. He stays at the scene at the courthouse, and basically the police are just asking what happened. He was like, basically what I just told you. He tells the police. Unfortunately, in Nashville, Tennessee, there is a self-defense law, but their self-defense law in Nashville, Tennessee is however they assault you, you can assault them back. So if I put my hands on you, I punch you, you can punch me back. If I don't have a firearm approaching you, you can't pull a firearm on me and shoot me. That kills the whole self-defense narrative. Which Chud being from there, or I don't know if he's from there or not, but I mean, if you're in southern states and you're that radically racist, you should probably know the gun laws in all these southern states. So Chud, thank you for being a complete idiot. You are slow. So he's literally giving them all of the information, right? And he basically just said what I said. Yeah, I was talking to him, calling him a chimp. And then the dude said, please stop talking to me like that. I suffer from PSD and I'm going to put my hands on you. So it ends up happening. And Chud is telling this to the police, right? So then when they take Chud to jail, Not even to jail. They take him to an interrogation room and the federales come. The feds come. You know you're fucked up, right? Asking him if he was part of some extreme radical group, whatever. And they're asking him questions like, are you part of the, I don't want to misquote these letters, so I won't even get into that. But basically, it's a radical group of racist, pure white people. Pure belief system that white is right, anything else is wrong. So they're questioning them. They're basically just filling them out before they file these charges. And Chud is not catching on to it. So he's basically sticking to a story. They took his phone. You know what happens when they do that. So Chud is just thinking it's all right. He gets on live stream the next day. He starts telling us about what happened and how they took him there. And oh, well, yeah, he's just a victim, clearly. Little did Chud know that the next day he would be arrested. He would be arrested for attempted murder. Let me run that back for y'all. I did say attempted murder. My guy. Reckless endangerment with a firearm, and I think 2 other charges. All of these are serious felonies. So, Chud, you definitely went out with a bang. Literally. And I hope it was worth it, because you didn't even complete the mission that you said you was going to do in your tweets. So this is actually premeditated. So if it goes to court, you think they're not going to pull those tweets, my guy? Chudster, Chuddy. You think they not? You got the pause put on you. Tried to kill him, didn't succeed. And now you're going to jail for a botched attempt. Racism is whack, and we're not bringing it back. We're not bringing it back, Chud. You can be proud of your race. You can do that, and you can rep that shit to the end of the world. But society is moving on. Society is growing. We are hip to these radical ways. And people are tired of it, bro. Tired of it. So you can try to manipulate the masses, brother. But you ain't finna manipulate your way out this case, brother. Because clearly, if you thought you were going to go through this legal turmoil you're about to go through, you would have went about it a little different. And I'm glad it's happening to you, brother. And I hope all you other radicals pay attention and see it's not the way to go, brother. It's not the way to go. Either you're going to go out like Chudster, or you're going to be in the mudster. Don't think it can't happen to you, because it definitely can. That's all I got for today, y'all, man. Anything new to come up, I'm going to do a live and just let it sit and let y'all tune in with my channel, man. Once again, my name's Tony Cusick. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Anything new between the rap industry, just anything worth talking about. I'm even going to do a video later on the Kevin Hart roast and what y'all think about that. But, man, just tap in. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And don't be like the Chudster, all right? Peace, love, and blessings to every one of y'all. Racism is whack. Let's not bring it back. Salute. I'm out.